George Blackwater made slight puffing sounds as he wandered down Fisk Avenue. No one paid attention to him. No one else was visible. It was 8 a.m. on the first Sunday in May, and Blue Deer had too many bars for anyone to be up at this hour. George had returned from his mother's funeral in Portland a month earlier, but he'd saved the wake, a solo celebration, for the previous night. There's nothing lonelier than a shabby, empty sidewalk on the Sunday morning after a Saturday night drunk. It could have been a sidewalk anywhere, New York, Peoria, Seattle, if you didn't notice the black and white magpies looking for garbage on the curb, or hear the whistle and chug of the train a block away, or raise your head to see the mountains that ring the town and shrunk it to proper size. Almost everyone who actually lived in Blue Deer had forgotten to look up. George veered around some vomit on the sidewalk and methodically checked the pockets of his overalls and then his shirt and jacket for his office keys. At the doorway of number 58, he checked again, now a little frantic, and finally located them in the bib. He continued to puff as he unlocked the door and pulled his body up 24 warehouse steps. He stopped at the top and let the darkness and quiet soothe him, then made his way down the long hall to the largest room. George's office was airy and serene, with massive windows of old, wavy glass framed in fur. With a deep sigh, he lowered himself onto an ancient couch and briefly contemplated the neatly packaged bowling ball he carried at his waist. He was otherwise lanky, but today his center felt heavier than usual, and his bright yellow shirt made him slightly dizzy. The light was strange, and in the mirror facing the couch, George's relatively handsome face looked blue-white and beaky, like an elongated seagull's, his dark brown hair metallic. Everything in the silent office looked foreign to him this morning, though it would have looked strange to anyone else at the best of times. Dust dimmed the spots and the glass eyes of the two-headed calf hanging over the door, and added varnish to an ancient girly calendar, several photos and movie posters, an immense assortment of suspended bird feathers, and row upon row of books and screenplays on warped, off-kilter shelves.